All right. Hello, everyone. How y'all doing? Uh, by now, y'all know I like to run sometimes my dishwasher. So if you hear that, I apologize. I want to give a shout out to a channel I've been subbed to for a little over a year now. Maybe it's been close to a year and a half. Aaron Knightley out of Great Britain. He talks about how to get away from the 9 to 5, how your coworkers are not really your friends, how he gives you tips and tricks for how to disarm people who are gaslighting you at work. And he also discusses how you can transition from having a business, from working for somebody else to have your business, or how to work on a business while you are transitioning. I'm pretty sure that a lot of my listeners are entrepreneurs or prefer to eventually be entrepreneurs regardless of your age. And if that's what you're looking for, Aaron Knightley's for you. So go check his channel out. Now back to our regularly scheduled program. Y'all know the article, you understand it, right? That lottery that's so far gotten up to $1.22 billion total. It's estimated if you take a lump sum payout, that will be $550 million, which means you're already dropping billion-dollar status. You'll never win the exact money you get off of these things, which is why I think the lottery's garbage. After taxes, it's estimated that you'll take $285 million. Now remember, when we say taxes, okay, you got to factor in both federal and state, and depending on the state you live in, they're going to take more or less. The total amount to be paid out in 30 years is what this is, adjusted for inflation. So you know inflation's going to change once a year, and it's going to change several times. So these are the estimated prices for the lump sum, and that can still vary on what state you're in. And even then, it could easily drop to 100 mil in some states, in my opinion. Still more money than a person will ever need, but I don't tell people how to spend their money and how to get it. We'll lose more money over time as a result of this inflation if you decide to take the lump sum. This article also tells you that some lawyers are greedy and want you to, because I know some of y'all gonna play this lottery. I'm not here to judge you. They're saying it's better to take the payment over a period of 30 years. I'll let some of my people who understand finances flesh that out. I no longer play the lottery, so I don't have any skin in the game. If you look at the history, it's very rare for anyone in Washington state to win 5 million, much less this jackpot, and our name goes in the big pot. They're saying the best state for state taxes if you win the lottery are Texas, Florida, Nevada, and Alaska. Pretty much most states are gonna fleece you on this. And imagine if you did get down to 100 mil, you'll still be paying people taxes all of the time, even if you take the over 30 year. Those of you good at money can tell me which is which. What I can't help but think is, why can't people be satisfied? And this is why I brought Aaron Knightley up. Why can't people just be satisfied with taking something small and building something significant enough to live comfortable? Most people who win the lottery either lose a lot of friends, some, very few cases, they get kidnapped. There's a whole lot of self-unaliving. This doesn't mean this will be you all. Y'all are resilient and forward tough. It's just sad to me to see most poor people out here. Because I've seen people here in Washington state with gambling addictions, and they'll get on your nerves because when you want to go pay your bills, they'll hold up the line buying lottery tickets. And most of these people in their lifetime will never win. But while you're a normal person wanting to pay your bills, they're in your way buying lottery tickets. Again, this isn't a condemnation about how to spend your money, but this is a call to action to just build something. Because what this article revealed to me is that they're telling you that they're going to continue to just take more and more and more from you as you continue to play these lotteries. And you got to be prepared. And everybody say, well, that goes without saying. Nobody needs that much money. My question is, why not build something meaningful? Because the real reason you hope to win the lottery is to never work while never having to work for somebody else ever again. The problem with money is that because of inflation, you stand to pay more taxes over time, which means eventually you're going to have to take that money and still build something meaningful. It's not just simple to just sit on your butt and be leisurely and spend money. That money can still lose its value at certain times in certain markets. These are things you all need to think about. I'm not trying to be negative and pessimistic. Again, I'm not a one to tell you how to spend your money. But if you want to play the lottery, this is a good article for you to read. Because it tells you which states typically win and all that in the last few lottery wins. Just be aware that this stuff is being done on purpose. The people who actually sell you these things are making more money than most of you ever will. And when you continue to give your money into this, it pays no dividend to you. It's a gamble. That's why they call it gambling. Me, myself, I'm not going to lie. I've gone to casinos in the past few years, and most of the time I go for the food and I'm out. Or go to their gift shops because they have unique things that in other stores I typically can't find, or they, now where I am, at least in Washington State, they pay homage to small businesses. So when those small businesses are too far away from me to waste gas, that casino might sell, say, their homemade soap or something that I like. So I go there, buy it, and go. What I read into this article is that being the winner is going to be just as difficult as never winning at all. I'm not here to tell you whether you're wasting your money or not, but you got to be aware that that inflation can change over 30 years, whether you take a lump sum or take the 30-year payout. My advice, just get in networks, get in groups, get with people and build something meaningful to get away from the job that you don't really like, so that you never have to desperately take this route to begin with. That's just me. All right, y'all, this was a quick rant. I encourage you to go read the article. Thanks.